This is day 511 of Zohar Pshat, and we're in Samach Alpha and Beis in the Zohar Kodesh, and we're at the Chazeh, which is about 11 lines down. The Chazeh min Yoma. It's if you have this our edition, so you look at the end of Derech Emes on the left-hand margin. It's 2 lines above the end of the Derech Emes. So we're talking about how Kodesh Baruch Hu's Purfira is his royal garment is a Beis HaMikdash. So and he anticipated he'd have to destroy it someday. So from the day Beis HaMikdash is built, Baruch Hu look at it. It was very precious to him. And he was worried about it. That so would sin and the Beis HaMikdash would be destroyed. And so to every time they come to the Beis HaMikdash, because so to speak, because Baruch will have a love ishau purfira. He would wear this garment. It's interesting, two theories. I'm not sure why he feels compelled to say this. He says here, Perish misiyached im I'm not sure it says here in my mem what that means. But Dal B'dei Love and Dal Osios Havaya. But Dal B'dei Zov, Dal Osios Aleph, Dal Nun Yud, Kanis Kabadikunim. So the B'dei Lavan and the B'dei Kohen Gadol, which are additional 4 garments, somehow they represent the Yudke Vavke and Aleph, Dal Nun Yud, names of Kodesh Baruch Hu. I'm not sure you have to say, nor to say Pshat in the Zohar. I mean, the Purfira is the existence of the Beis HaMikdash itself. So beside the Garmu Chovin, after the sins caused what they sins, and they caused anger before Kodesh Baruch Hu, destroyed Bazahu Purfira, and the garment was ripped. It's interesting. There's a different girsa here in the parentheses. Bazahu Purfira. The question is, what comes first? Is the Beis HaMikdash destroyed, and that is the Purfira, the garment of glory of Kodesh Baruch Hu in this world, meaning the place where the Shekhinah manifests his kedusha in this world, his, so to speak, dwelling place down here below, the Dir Batachtonim, is automatically negated, or it's the other way around, as we find in the Gemara in many places that the Shekhinah, we find one couple places that the Shekhinah left the Beis HaMikdash before the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, and then it was an empty shell, which would be Bazahu Perfira, that he destroyed his royal garment down here below, and the Shekhinah was removed, and then he started Beis HaMikdash, and the sticks and stones of the Beis HaMikdash were destroyed automatically, because there's no more Shekhinah there. Finally, HaKadosh Baruch did what he plotted. In other words, not that he plotted to destroy the Sintish, but he knew, he anticipated the Sintish was destroyed. Bitzai Musso, and he ripped his statement. In other words, his statement, meaning here his Shechina, which is represented by the Bufira, he destroyed it as a result of the Averos, which he perceived they're going to eventually do. The Zohar now says that. An interesting thing here, it seems to be in parentheses. Hi Imraso, this Imra statement, Mesa Yasab Rosh Amir. Initially, it was at the top of the stalk. It's voice Achalaresha, and it was a adornment for the head. V'ilan no elephanav. So it's it's like something which grows like a beautiful tree. And certainly it was that way from ancient times. And now they caused anguish in front of him when there was the Averos took place. But there was a big question. The Gemara, Chagiga, there's no atzvus in front of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Everything is chedva bin kaimo. And when it says Bati Baroi, Bati Gavoy. The question is, which is in Babate Baroi, which is Bate Gavoy, is Bate Baroi Simcha, and Bate Gavoy Atzvus is Bate Baroi Atzvus, and Bate Gavoy Simcha. They're different interpretations. As the word just says, Haba Bate Gavoy, Haba Bate Baroi. But amen, here the Zohar is referencing that Gemara Chagiga and saying that there's Ketibur Bate Baroi. Of course, according to the Zohar, in the inner recesses, the inner places in Shamayim, there's always Simcha, because everything in this world ultimately is for a good purpose, and is always for the purpose of Hakadosh Baruch Hu's master plan. So in the innermost chambers, the secret chambers, there is simcha, but the in the outer chambers there's atzvus, there's anguish, because Am Yisrael is suffering. The world is in a state of disrepair. And that means the outer, the Amir and the Rosh Noah and all those things on the outside, they look bad. The Malachim are shouting in the outer regions of Shamayim. And he calls that day that for destruction and for elimination. That's the time basically destroyed. He says at another time, says there's a very fascinating thing. It's like a 380-degree shift. Wait a second. Yes, Rishonim have to be destroyed. Then there's Kaviyachol Simcha, even the Batei Baroi, right? Even the outer chambers. But that's when Rishonim are destroyed, not when the Beis Hamikdash is destroyed, right? Because that's only there's when the wicked people were destroyed, and those who caused anger before Hakadosh Baruch Hu. So in every generation, when judgment is meted out against the wicked of the world, and there is happiness and praise before Hakadosh Baruch Hu. So the Gemara says, wait a minute. And the Zohar says, the tema atrinan the leis chedva kami kuchabrichu kat iu the avidina b'chayavaya. We know there's not supposed to be anything before Hakadosh Baruch Hu when he does then. Ma'asiyot tovim bayom v'atem omrim shira, when the malachim said shira bayamsu. So Hakadosh Baruch Hu Kaviyachol was upset, and he said, how can you say praise when my beings are just being destroyed in the sea, right? So come see when the time when the judgments meet out against the Rishonim, there's happiness and praise before Hakadosh Baruch Hu on the fact that the Rishonim being lost in the world. And this is when the time comes, the Orich Lon, when Hakadosh Baruch Hu it says, time up, I extended you Erech HaPayim, v'lo tavan l'gabi michvah, I didn't do tshuva from the Averos. I was abudiyat lo matazim nayu. But the judgment is done before the time. The lo yishlam chuvayu, they haven't yet reached the state of absolute guilt. Like it says, Kilo shalem avon amriya hadena. Because Baruch says, I can't remove the Canaanites until their averos are complete. Kidein leis chedva kameh. At that point, there's no chedva in front of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Uboyish lei uboyish kameh al disavidu. And it's and he's upset that he's destroyed. Okay, so then the question is, okay, but why? It's not a good time to destroy it. There's no happiness if you have to destroy them early. You could have waited, so to speak, till they finished doing their measure of guilt. So as Hakadosh Baruch Hu destroy early. That's the Zohar Kodesh's next question. That we'll leave for tomorrow.